Jessica Wentz, and I am the daughter of James and Janice Rhodes, and right now you're in my store, Cozy Carolina Boutique. This is my store that my parents helped me open in May of 2019, and we moved to this location in August of 2020. So this has been like my dream come true, and I absolutely love it. Being a boutique owner is definitely, it's not easy, but it's super rewarding and it's really fun. So here at Cozy Carolina, we sell mainly gift items. We used to sell women's clothing. We're having a big sale on that right now to try and get out of here to do more gift items and focus on that. And we also carry a range of men items, like hats and t-shirts. We also carry some dog items for the sweet little fur babies out there, and we also carry baby items. Swing by anytime you're in downtown Elizabeth City. We're right across from the waterfront, and you can swing by and see us. We would love to have you. I have been helping R&S with the bookkeeping since right after I got out of high school in 2016. I'm married to my amazing husband, Spencer Wentz, and he is a deputy in Perkins County. Me and my now husband were planning to get married. It was scheduled for December 4th of 2021, and my dad was diagnosed with COVID along with my mom on October 24th. So we didn't know how that was going to play out at all, and being me wanting the great wedding that I wanted, I was worried about the wedding, my parents being in the hospital in ICU, and then just being a small business owner and then helping with R&S, and it was just something that just was out of this world trying to deal with. Having to realize that my dad might have not been able to walk me down the aisle was really heartbreaking because like he's one of my best friends, and I don't know what I would do without him. So him not being there would have been just not good for me or the whole entire thing. So and not having him there would have just been like a missing piece that I don't think I would have been able to get over. We made the hard decision to reschedule our wedding, and he was finally able to be there for that when he got out. My mom, who y'all have seen on her videos, she is literally like my best friend, and I literally could not do life without her. She was also in the hospital, and that was a really tough time for me, trying to plan my wedding and do all the wedding stuff, and I ended up having to cancel my bridal shower and everything because I wanted her to be there. When she got out of the hospital, I was just like relieved that I had one parent home, because when they both went into the hospital with COVID, I drove them there and I tested positive for COVID as well. But coming home without my two parents that I've always lived with, and they were always there at home, and then when I got there by myself, it was lonely. And if anyone is going through that, just continue to pray and God will bring you through it. When all that happened, it really impacted my faith, and I was praying on my knees like never before, and it really just opened not just my eyes but our entire families. We had people we didn't even know that were praying for my dad, and so just thank you all for the prayers and your thoughts and everything during that time. We really appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Josh McKeel. I've been working with R&S logging for 3.5 years. This year made my 4th year going in. This crowd's been good to me. They have 18 pieces of equipment that keep me busy every day. There's always maintenance, always something to do, whether you want to do it or not. And, you know, The way I see it, they've been good to me. You know, they got enough work to keep me busy, keep me going. There's no need for me to switch up jobs going anywhere. I mean, this chipper right here is my full-time job every day. Then on this mower bark here, there's maintenance to be done once a month, every 200 hours. We service them every 250 hours. We check all the feed chains and everything at the service on them. And lube all the chains, grease every fitting. We grease it every 20 hours. And it's the life of the machine. You got to keep them maintained, keep them up. We don't generally have a whole lot of issues out of them just because we do the maintenance that needs to be done when, if not before it needs to be done. It makes all the difference in the world. Today we have the Mobart 5048X, the drum chipper. And it's a pretty extensive piece of equipment. Requires a lot of maintenance to keep it going. It's a daily maintenance on it. Anything from greasing and just keeping the knives up so we get good chip quality. You got your control panel here. Just your normal. It's how you start it, engage the clutch. You check all your engine speeds, your pressures, everything right off that one control panel. You got your fuel tank, your hydraulic tank, your radiator, your hydraulic radiator. And then you got your pumps, your clutch, your belts inside of here. This machine runs a 8 groove, 2 belts. You can come on down, then you can climb up here and get a picture of the drum. Up here you got a 10 pocket drum. Runs 10 knives and 10 counter knives. We keep them up after every few loads. The more dirt you run through them, the duller they're gonna get, the more maintenance you have with them. Change them about every 50 loads. Go around to the other side. On this side, you got a C27 Cat. They 1,050 horsepower. One of the bigger engines you can put in it. Come around this side, you have all your maintenance for your feed chains. All the controls your bed chains. This particular machine runs an accelerator. It helps shoot the chips through the chute into the back of the trailer. Not every one of them runs one. And with that, there's 12 paddles that bolt on. That's a maintenance item too. They'll wear out and chip the edges off. You got to keep an eye on them. And this here's the anvil on it. That's how that thing will get some wear on it. You got to adjust it. And it controls your chip size, your chip quality. Your bigger pieces are going through. Back here is what they call the throat of the chipper. That's where he feeds it in. It's got 4 bed chains on it. But it's definitely a hefty piece of equipment. Takes a lot of maintenance, a lot of time.
Well, my name is Joe Thompson. They call me Sleepy Joe on the job. I'm not asleep though. I'm a truck driver for R&S Logging. I've been here 4 years, and my job pretty much is I haul mostly chips to different mills, and if I'm not hauling chips, I haul logs, or when we're moving, I might get a flatbed and help move some mats or something like that. So it's pretty much what I do here. Truck driver wise, we whatever time we leave home and try to be to the job at 7. Job normally knocks off by 5 o'clock. But as truck drivers, sometimes we get home a little bit later than that because we have to go to the mill once we get loaded, get unloaded, then travel back home. So however how long it takes us to get from the mill to where we live at. And that's pretty much it. But so far as working here, equipment wise, the man puts us in, as you can see, pretty decent equipment. Something wrong with it, he normally gets it fixed right then. If it needs to be fixed right then, it's going to get fixed right then. We try to keep all the equipment up nice, which is a plus for all the drivers. All the drivers like new equipment. I mean, who doesn't? So yeah, that's a plus for working here.
So how well do you know Mr. James and them? Do you feel like you know them pretty well?
Yeah, I actually know them before I came to work here with them. I knew them about 10, 12 years before I actually came to work here. I was working for another logger in the past, and I knew them and the company, before I came to work here. All the guys seem to get along together. We chit-chat on the radio all day, joking one another. It passes the day by. Makes the day go by pretty quick, So, yeah. But other than that, I like working here. Like I said, I've been here 4 years. No complaints. Just come to work, we have fun at work, and we go home. Yeah, that's what we do. Being recorded right now, so the cameraman's in the truck with me. I'm ready to come out and just letting you know. They get on me. I'm always on my best behavior. This load is probably going to the Enviva mill in Ahoskie, which is only about 25 miles from here. So yeah, that's why I took the previous load. So I'm assuming this load is going to go to the same place. If it goes somewhere different, he'll let me know once he gets me loaded. So I'll sit here until he tells me okay, and then we head out. Okay, thank you. Truck coming out.